more of your beaver nuggets and Bucky's merch. And at the end of the day, that's what Bucky's does. Other big guys.
No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose.
French customs desk.
Okay, I don't know
The man
what
took a
it
few
is.
minutes to locate his passport in his carry-on
fucking
bag.
thing.
And the French customs officer asked, "You've been to France before, monsieur?" Saying it almost like sarcastically, like you should have your passport out. And the elderly gentleman admitted he'd been to France once previously.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose.
It was the first video game console to use DVDs for media, and it helped usher the format into homes as it was the first DVD player for many people. Many infraactually on the CD format, which can be identified by their blue undertone. Included was the Dual Shock 2
I am
controller
Buzz
and
Lightyear.
pressure-sensitive
I come in
buttons,
peace.
which fortunately were not used very much. The system can be displayed and used either horizontally or vertically, though some people do report increased read errors and scratched CDs when used in vertical mode. Later on, a network adapter was sold which allows for online play as well as the installation of a hard drive. In 2004, Sony introduced a slimline model PS2, which was significantly more compact, features a flip-top lid, as well as built-in internet jacks. The PlayStation 2 runs on a 294.9 megahertz CPU called the Emotion Engine and features 32 megabytes of RAM. The GPU clocks in at 147.4 megahertz and features 4 megabytes of its own RAM and delivers 66 million polygons per second. The PS2 was a juggernaut with nearly 4,000 officially released games. It's also the best-selling video game console in the history of forever, clocking in at over 155 million units sold.
High-selling console, yeah, I can see that, but I'm curious. Do you think any of those were because of the discrete error problems that the system had, that maybe people just had to rebuy the
I am
console
Buzz
again?
Lightyear.
Did that
I
blow
come in
up those
peace.
numbers?
Oh, I think it does. I think it definitely does. Anyway, we've got lots of games to check out, so let's just get right on into it.
Klonoa saw a sequel on the PS2 in the form of Klonoa 2, Lunatee's Veil. This is another really good entry into the series that doesn't stray far from the first game in terms of gameplay. Sure, the story is completely different, but to be honest, I was skipping the story just after the second or third cutscene. Firstly, because it started out completely uninteresting. Secondly, because the cutscenes seemed to drag on a lot longer than they needed to, and the character voices are pretty annoying. Again, as far as gameplay, this one is right up there with the first. Klonoa controls the same, which is great. You can also grab enemies and use them to gain more height during a jump, and it basically acts like a double jump. You can also use these guys that he's grabbed to kill other enemies or open eggs for hidden items like hearts which refill your life bar. The levels are all really fun to play and retain the 2D gameplay with 3D backgrounds. Each level has multiple paths you can take, so keep your eye open for what might be a branching path. Thanks to the awesome power of the PS2, the graphics look great and each level feels different from the next. Overall, this is a great exclusive to the system, and I'd recommend that you get this one if you don't already have it. Metal Gear Solid 2 was exclusive to the PS2 for about a year. It was then released as Substance on the PS2 along with the Xbox and PC. There's a huge storyline going on in this game with many twists and turns, and if you're not paying attention, then you're gonna get lost. In fact, there's so much story being told through cutscenes and dialogue that you'll sometimes feel that playing the game is secondary to watching the story unfold. I've missed many parts of the story because the cutscene has dragged on for 20 minutes or more, and I couldn't hold the urine in my bladder any longer and had to go relieve myself. The gameplay is just like the first, as you want to try and be sneaky and get past all the enemies if possible without them noticing you there. I'm not good at this, so I just shoot them with the M9 and put them to sleep. A few new things have been added, which really helps the gameplay. The most notable for me was the inclusion of a first-person mode. This made killing bad guys a lot easier and more fun. I still get uneasy feelings playing this game knowing that any second I could get caught. The music really helps add to this with its suspenseful feeling that something's gonna happen. Some of the FMV cutscenes have Dolby Digital 5.1 surround sound, but gameplay is in regular old Pro Logic. All in all, it's easy to see why this game is ranked as one of the best games in the entire PS2 library. It has great action, a long detailed story, and
I
really
am
good
Buzz
graphics and
Lightyear.
music.
I come
However,
in
it
peace.
also has Raiden, who will be the character you spin through. Majority of the game played instead of Solid Snake. It's definitely not a deal breaker though. Not including the racing titles, Jak and Daxter had a trilogy of games on the PS2. At this point, Naughty Dog had proven themselves as a quality developer with the Crash Bandicoot series. The Jak series would prove to be another very strong trilogy. I've already talked about Part 2, so here's the first entry titled The Precursor Legacy. This game is a very solid action platformer. You control Jak on your quest to fulfill silly tasks by the people around him. Even though they seem like lame tasks, you'll still have a fun time playing. Graphics are pretty amazing with very lush landscapes and bright colors. The game has a day and night cycle which just adds to the atmosphere. One of the highlights is the interaction between Jak and Daxter. Jack doesn't talk at all, and Dexter won't stop talking. I found myself totally enjoying all the one-liners that Dexter spits out throughout the game. Even when you collect a power cell, Dexter has some really funny animations. These types of things are what gives the game its own identity, and Naughty Dog definitely delivered. This game also has a widescreen option, which is nice. When you think about the PS2, I imagine the Jack and Dexter series would be one of the first sets of titles that come to mind, and rightly so, as it's one of the highlights of the system. Urban Rain is a cool beat-em-up by Namco that people don't talk about much. It turns out that the city is overrun with gangs and crime. You play as Brad Hawk, a hired thug who's gonna clean up the streets. And you do a pretty damn good job of it, too. Your main attacks are your strike and your grapple. You'll also be able to do cool attacks like running up walls and such. Then, of course, are your special attacks. You have a gauge for this right underneath your life bar, and it drains each time you use it, but it refills during the course of normal battle. The game is pretty damn fun, and you usually only fight a few punks at each stage. After you win each stage, you get a chance to power up an attribute or two of your choice. Usually between stages, you'll have a map so you can play these missions in any order you'd like. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a whole heck of a lot of different locations, and you'll fight at the same places a lot. Sometimes after a stage ends, I find my hands and thumbs hurting a little bit from how hard I was pressing on the controller. It can get pretty intense. The game is pretty fast-paced, and I'm pretty sure it uses the Tekken engine for its graphics. I mean, they're pretty good, and they run in 480p and in widescreen. I feel it could have used a bit more color, though, but that's not really a big deal. I do like what this game has going for it. Check this one out. It's exclusive to the PlayStation 2. Yakuza is a franchise from Sega with a pretty good-sized cult following. The first game here was released in 2005 and is often called the spiritual follow-up to Shenmue. I don't know about that. You play as Kazuma, who's part of an evil criminal family. You start out by doing small errands, but it doesn't take long before you take the rap for killing your boss and serve time in prison for a crime that you didn't commit. Nice. After 10 years, you get out and try to piece together everything that's been going on during your incarceration. The main portion of the game is free roaming, kinda sorta. You generally can't go very far in any direction. The angle of the screen often switches, and I found this to be unnecessary and even a little annoying. And you can't talk to every single person like you can in Shenmue, only those with the green triangle over them. You can enter a few shops and buy things like food and whatnot. Often you'll be forced into a battle, but you can get to others if you want to earn cash and experience. I really like that you can upgrade your skills with that experience. But really, what makes this game good is the story. You can see where it's going from 100 miles away, but that doesn't mean it's not enjoyable. This is the thing that keeps bringing me back to the game. The graphics are kind of average, but at least there's a widescreen option. The game doesn't have much music, and it feels kind of empty as a result, but the music that is here is fairly good. There's even a Dolby Digital 5.1 surround setting, but only the cutscenes used. It's kind of like Metal Gear Solid 2. Overall, not a bad effort, but nowhere near as good as Shenmue.
God damn.
Yakuza 2 came out in 2008. This one's pretty much more of the same with only a few changes. First off, there's no longer any English voices, which honestly is fine by me since it was pretty bad in part 1. Secondly, the fighting engine is much more responsive. The story is cool. This time, it's all out war between the clans. Many characters return, and of course you're going to encounter a whole bunch of new ones as well. The graphics still don't do much for me, honestly. And despite that the box indicates progressive scan, this one won't rerun the crappy interlaced mode. At least they fixed the map so that when you play in widescreen, it's now a circle instead of a stretch oval like it was in the previous game. These games are good, but really they aren't like Shenmue at all, except that you can sometimes play arcade games and such. And the arcade games in this world are kind of bad. All in all, I prefer this one over the original. Legendary Adventure was released in 2002. This is a new game in the series and not a remake of the original, although some of the enemies and of course the disc armor are all similar. As you'd expect on the PS2, the game takes place in a 3D world. This works well for the most part, but it does have a few problems. The main problem comes from the camera, which is fixed. This can be annoying because there's several times when you transition from one screen to the next, and when you're pushing one direction to go forward, and all of a sudden the same direction makes you go backward on the next screen. Also, being a fixed camera, your character can get really small once he goes into the distance, and the camera doesn't follow. Other than that, I have no real complaints about the game. It controls just fine, and the new 3D environments are really fun to play through. The cool thing that I liked about this game back when it was released is that a lot of the backgrounds were destructible. I used to just run around destroying walls and pillars just for fun. As in the first game, you have your disc armor, which is both your weapon and your shield. There are 3 different types that you can collect throughout the game. Each one has its own ability, and you can even summon a creature to help you with an attack. The music is good, and it actually makes you feel like you're in an epic adventure. At the time of this review, this game is super cheap, so I highly recommend getting it, as I've had a blast playing it.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Shadow of Rome is another exclusive game for the PS2. Set in BC Rome, Julius Caesar has just been assassinated. You control 2 people. The first is a Roman centurion named Agrippa, whose father is accused of the assassination. Of course, Caesar's assassination was a plot by the Senate, and they wrongly accused Agrippa's father. The other character is Caesar's nephew, Octavianus, and no, he's not a bubble. Being that you control 2 people, there are 2 different types of playstyle. Firstly, Agrippa, being a centurion, is all about the battle. It's up to him to win fights as a gladiator and a soldier. Octavianus doesn't fight, but he plays a stealth role. It's up to him to infiltrate the Senate and other places to figure out what's actually happened. He's not totally defenseless and will sometimes try to kill people by choking them and other means to get the information he needs. The gameplay is fairly well on both fronts. The stealth scenes were a bit more difficult for me than the action scenes, but in time I was able to get how the game flows. Overall, the game looks good. I like the graphics for the most part. There's a few spots that seemed a little bland and colorless, but there were few and far in between. And of course, the voice acting is terrible.
I couldn't even save my own mother.
I'm not
Get
sure
the
how
fuck
popular
outta
it
here.
is, and I rarely see it out in the wild, but if it looks like something you would enjoy, by all means go for it. Here's Blood Will Tell by stupid Sega. This game is based on the famous manga series Dororo. For once, I actually really enjoyed the story. You play as Hayaki Maru. Before your birth, you were chosen by the heaven gods to be the one to rid the world of demon gods. The demon gods
my God.
corrupted your father to let them have you. There's 48 demons in this game, and each one has taken a piece of your body. You're saved by a doctor, and he performs surgery on you and gives you swords for arms and a cannon in your leg. Now, it's up to you to find the 48 demon fiends and collect the missing pieces to your body. As you start the game, it's all in black and white. The second demon you slay gives you back your eyeball. After this, everything turns to color. And you're not alone in your quest. The nagging little thief named Dororo follows you and actually helps you out in battle. There's many times that you actually take control of Dororo and use his sneaky skills to find out information for you. Overall, the game is great fun to play, and the hack and slash fighting doesn't get super annoying like other games out there. Graphically, the game looks really nice on the PS2. I wonder what...
No time to lose.
What's bigger than a once-a-year sale that comes and goes in a flash? It's a once-a-year sale that lasts all month long. Memorial Month.
am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose.
Buzz. Hey, Buzz.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Can you find my sheep? Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Hey,
No time to lose.
Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No time to lose! I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
No time to lose. To infinity and beyond! Woody once risked his life to save me. I couldn't call myself his friend. My troops are dispersed around the battlefield. My troops are dispersed around the battlefield. No time to lose. Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.